Hello! I'm here for a quick random access archives game in my dark lair, Dinobot's lair. So, we're doing 69 to 74, and I rolled this deck called Vexlo something something. Added successfully, so I don't think I played this anytime recently. Vexlo, the Elder of the Labyrinth, but this name is like vaguely familiar to me. Oh yeah, because it's got some cool stuff. It's got Library of the Damned, Hysteria, Key to Dis. Oh, it's got some good creature control in there. Wow. And then Double Exhume, Daughter. This deck is sweet. Yeah. I'm getting some good decks with these rolls here, aren't I? Let's see. Sutterkin versus Dinobots. And they're playing Mass Mutation as well. Ooh, Redacted. Oh, they have some really good artifacts. Do I have artifact control? No. I'm afraid not. But we have Curiosaurus and Amphora Capture over there. That's some good stuff. But I do have Hysteria, and so that is great versus that stuff. Versus all that dinosaur nonsense. And here we have Vellum and Hide in the opener? That's cool. So I think what I'll do... Oh, because if I go... Let's keep this, and I'm going first. So I could play Deepwood Druid. Or wait. Oh no, that's a little too slow. Oh, I guess what I'll do is I'll still play Deepwood Druid, but then on my next turn I play these two. But nah, actually it would be better to just go Logos and play one of these. And I think Hide survives better, right? Because it has 4 power. So if they're going to use some sort of creature control. I suppose the downside of this is if they are able to destroy... No, this is good because you want them to be destroyed at different times. Because if they're destroyed at the same time, then you won't have one of them in the discard for the destroyed effect to grab it and put it in the archive. So I guess in this way, I think this is okay, because if this gets destroyed, then when Vellum comes down later and that's destroyed, then they'll get archived. But they're vandalizing me. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem now, because I have some pretty good stuff in my hand going on. I'm hoping to go back into Logos, play this, draw 2 cards, and then in Untamed, I can use the Ghost Hawk to reap with Vellum and Hide. If they survive that long, but that would be ideal. Oh, I do have artifacts control. I have a remote access. What do you know? It's not the correct kind of artifact control, but it's something. Oh, could you use a Miasma Bomb? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get much use out of that. Well, I could end up destroying a Miasma Bomb, and that could be worth it. Okay, let's just play these back out. And I'm not going to hold on to the remote access. That's not worth it. It could be used to destroy a Miasma Bomb against their will. And that could be useful. But not as useful as just playing it. So now I have 2 creatures to reap with the Ghost Hawk, which is just perfect. And if they're... See, they're taking a long... if their Shadow's turn isn't too good here, then it's a tough choice for them, because they'd want to... They really want to fight off Vellum here with a Mutant Cutpurse, but they might not have anything good in their hand. And they do fight the Vellum. Let's take care of that. So let's see. Do they have anything else? Oh, they do. Okay. So they have Perplexing Sophistry, and I lose Quantum Finger Trap. Oh, and another card. Jeez. Oh, my Ghost Hawk. Wow. Well, never mind. They just thoroughly deconstructed my next turn there. Oh, but no, not entirely, because I have Regrowth. So, how do I do this? Well, yeah, I don't think I want to Regrowth Vellum. I just want to Regrowth the Ghost Hawk and then draw with Hide here. Not an Untamed card. And I want it on the left, and I could put Vellum like on the other side of the Deepwood Druid, although that's not likely to matter. But now I have 3 more Logos creatures. That's cool. And I have a bunch of Amber. Wow, I have 5 Amber. Not bad. So, their Redacted isn't out yet. That's really good. So, if that comes late in the game, then hopefully it doesn't matter. They have a lot of enhanced cards in here, though. What are the enhancements? Infomorph is 2 draws. I don't remember if Munchling gives an enhancement. I don't think it does. We have the Amphora Captura, so I guess that's a bunch. Miasma Bombs are damage. Oh, and Double Mutant Cuphearse, I see. So we have a fair amount of damage bonuses. And now the Curious Sources here. So what kind of capturing do they have? What kind of capturing do they have? Oh, well, the Saurian doesn't have much capturing. Well, so there is the M4 Captura, so that's all the capturing power there. Oh, well, there's the M4 Captura, so now they can capture a bunch, actually. And they have the Praefectus Ludos, so they do have a pretty good game plan there, then. Oh, exalting the subtle auto because the Curiosaurus. Okay, that makes sense. And here, so I could do draining touches and just get rid of these and play this. Because with the Faust on the board, that means that... Oh, what I could do is use Hide and fight. And then I would have Vellum and Hide in my archive. And I could have these Logos creatures too. I think that's good. So let's go Logos here. So now I have those in my archives. And I'll have the daughters. So this is pretty good. Let's put Quant next to the Deepwood Druid. Oh, 2 more Logos cards drawn. So I'm liking where this is going. Hopefully they can't like keep up with this board here. Quant and daughter. So I'm threatening to play another card from my hand. Low Dawn isn't quite ready yet because I need more untamed creatures in the discard for a maximum value from that. But I could play one of my draining touches. So that's perfectly good with the Quant. But if I do play the Low Dawn, then I'm more likely to draw, or if I draw discards, then I'll have a bigger dis turn. So I guess there could still be an argument for playing this, even though it's not going to get full value. Because this way I also don't shuffle untamed creatures into my deck if there aren't untamed creatures there to shuffle in. And then that would give me potentially like a higher concentration of discs and logos cards. However, I've already burned through a lot of my logos cards because there's only 3 left in the deck. So perhaps stacking my deck with Untamed is actually really good. So for example, one thing I could do potentially is like fight with all my Untamed creatures to fill up my discard and fight theirs, I guess. And then I could load Dawn and shuffle them all back in. I guess I didn't really think about the size of my creatures because the Sanitation Engineer is bigger than the Quant and the Deepwood Druid, so I can't spread out the amber that they're doing with this. Oh, wow. This is actually kind of a problem, isn't it? Because how do I, like, solve this, I want to get the amber onto my creatures. Oh, maybe this situation is actually, like, a lot worse than I thought because they can just capture endlessly, and if I destroy their creatures, then the let's see. I think I need to separate these because this group think tank is actually kind of a problem here. So I could make another creature Logos so that I could have enough power to fight this off. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get rid of the group think tank. So I want to go fight and fight. And now these are spread out. So, okay, I want to put it on the hide now. So now the Curiosaurus benefits me in this instance because I have one amber on my creature rather than putting the amber on a creature that's going to be destroyed. And now... Oh, so I can't reap anyway, so I guess that's fine. So I guess if I fought the subtle auto, then that would go to hide, which isn't great. But let's see. I'll put the discombobulator. Huh. Maybe the Ghost Hawk. And then this. I guess I'll just fight the subtle auto. Even though it's not good to double up on the amber here. I can't reap, so I suppose I might as well do that. So they have one less creature to capture onto. Because now, if they capture more, they're going to have more than one amber on their creature, and then the Curiosaurus doesn't benefit them. Because the Curiosaurus is only going to take off one amber from each creature when it's destroyed. Okay, so they're going shadows. So they have a mutant cut purse. They could fight the vellum again. They don't have enough power to fight the hide. So maybe they have the Gamgee with maybe that has a damage bonus on it. So they've been taking my amber, so I haven't been able to... Ah, yeah, so they really want to take out the hide, I guess. So they'll get 2 amber from this. But now I want to be able to use my draining touches on these things before they've captured amber onto it. Or... let's see, there's the Untamed thing. So I can shuffle the Untamed creatures back into my draw. And then going Logos I can draw a card, play a card. I don't think that's quite good enough. And with these, I don't have enough power to fight these off. So I think Dis is the best option here. So let's take these out before they can use them. And then playing the spider should be harmless. What I would really like, actually, is another 4-power creature. Oh yeah, more 4-power creatures, so I can spread out the Amber. Because as long as the Hide survives, they'll be able to put more Amber onto it and ignore the drawback of the Curiosaurus. I want more 4-power creatures so that when their creatures are destroyed, I can spread out the Amber on my creatures. So that it's more likely that the Amber comes back to me. Oh, but the Code Monkey is interesting, because I could Code Monkey the Ghost Hawk and Mab the Mad and gain Amber that way. So the Discombobulator does potentially stop the Rad Penny from stealing from me. That's good. But now they're going Logos. Oh, they're fighting? Oh, they fight the Quant. Darn. Quant's good. Maybe I should go Dis. Just play these out. I think I would discard the Hysteria at this point. Because I don't think... Huh. Because the Ghost Hawk would be hard to get value again right away if I return all my stuff to hand. Oh, standardized testing. Okay, so they should have to move 1 Amber from Hide to the Infomorph, I believe. So I should go up to 4 Amber here. Oh, that destroys everything. Wow, because it's just 4s and 2s. That's too bad. Oh, no? Did I? Okay, so did I get that wrong? I thought that 1 Amber from my creature would go to their creature. Darn it. I don't understand why that didn't work, though. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand that. Okay. Oh, now I understand. So he used Hyde's destroyed ability to archive it from the board before the Curious Source effect. Okay. That stuff is so hard to understand on TCO. But anyway, I have a handful of Untamed. Maybe that's good. I'm kind of feeling like this Curiosaurus Amphora Captura stuff just kind of... there's nothing I can do versus that, because... like, there's a... I don't know, it's just... I can't get rid of the artifacts, so... they just have all this stuff? Should I have not played the Hysteria? Maybe I should have, like, archived the Hysteria? Well, this actually doesn't do anything. Maybe I'll hold that. If I don't have other good creature control. I have Exhumes. What could Exhumes do? Ghost Hawks, Map the Mads. There's good stuff for that. Low Dawn. Oh, does this work? 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah, okay. So I guess the exams wouldn't get those then. Oh, and then power level of creatures. Well, there is an Eldest Bear, so I guess having a 5 power Mustek Murmuk is okay. Let's shovel these in. With a 5. Oh, man. Well, they don't have, like, a lot of Amber yet, so maybe their deck is slow enough for me to keep up, even though that they're doing all this artifact stuff. And yes, I drew a bunch of Untamed again. The Ghost Talk. Yeah, the Ghost Talk doesn't help me. So I don't know. Well, the Mad is okay. But Deepwood Druid and Ghost Talk, those don't really help me right now. Unless, what if I just play all this stuff out and then start reaping out? And then their deck is just so slow they can't even keep up with that. I do have a Code Monkey in the archives. So if I have a bunch of Untamed creatures, I could hope to archive the Mad, and the Ghost Talk with the Code Monkey later on. Okay, here's the Redacted. The auto encoder hasn't done much for them yet. They have preferred to play their cards. But now, a natural selection could potentially destroy stuff. So what I would do is destroy one of their creatures with Amber on it, so that it would go to my creature, and then that would benefit me with the Curiosaurus. So let's go Untamed. So we have all of this stuff. And I could potentially, like, fight. Like, I could fight their Ludo. Yeah, that could work. So hold up. Let's go with a natural selection, which I could actually play, like, since I have Exhumes, I could potentially, like, play all my creatures and then use the unnatural selection to destroy my Mad so that I could Exhume it. And then I guess that would be more guaranteed than Code Monkeying it. Nah, I'll just do it like this. Okay, let's go with this. Save this, and then what I want is their Neurotaurus to be destroyed. Okay, so that... Does this have a destroyed ability? Okay, so the Curiosaurus goes here. All right. Oh, so it's the Praefectus Ludo ability. I see. And then this fights here. So then this effect puts this Amber here. So it's destroyed, so it comes to me, and then this Amber goes there, and so they get an Amber. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. We're working through it. Okay, let's put this next to the Molfin. Yeah, yeah. Deepwood Druid and Molfin, Dream Team. And then I want my Mad and Ghost Talk together. so that they can be code monkeyed. Yes, all right. Are we in the game? I don't know. But I have 8 amber now, which is more than I had before. Can I overcome the Amphora Captura Curiosaurus? Maybe they've run through all of their enhancements? Whoa, it's a pretty sweet Axiom of Grisk. Double draw with damage. They're going Saurian. Oh, and they pick up the archives. So they have the Xenosaurus, which has the fight effect. So they can look at the top 3 cards of their deck. And they only have 4 cards in their draw. So they have a pretty good idea of what they'll find with that. I think they still have a Praefectus Ludo to play. Yes. So there's still a Praefectus Ludo in their deck. And a Senator Quintina? Oh, here's a Cornison Octavia. And there's also Blast from the Past. So I suppose the Blast from the Past, we still have yet to see that. So I could do some damage to something. Which, I'm not really sure what they want to get rid of. Honestly, the Molfin might help them, because if they steal with Radpenny, then it would do damage to their creatures, including their Q-Mex, and then so they would trigger their Q-Mex destroyed effects by stealing with Radpenny, which could be good. So they fought the Mab the Mad. Maybe Untamed again could be good. Because I could play Eldest Bear and then just use these. Binding Irons is good. Exhume. That would trigger a reshuffle. Maybe in Untamed I could fight with the Ghost Hawk. And then in Cauldron Boil would increase the damage. And then Exhume could exhume the Ghost Hawk. And that would be a fair amount of amber if they leave my creatures. They have Beware the Eyes now. Oh, and they could take me off check. Darn. And for Capture remains an imposing artifact. And here's the Ludo, so they have all this stuff together. This is not good. Exhume Mustic Mermaid, that doesn't even destroy anything useful. I'll just do this Untamed thing, I guess. Like I said. I don't know what else to do, so might as well do this. I mean, I guess the Senator Quintino putting an amber on here is good. Is for the Curiosaurus synergy. And now I'm on check again. My discard is full, so I could exhume anything I want. Could exhume Ghost Hawk and Reap with these two. But I think we'll go with Saurians and like fight. I think that would be a good play for them. It's just to get rid of my creatures. I do have a misery exploit, so if they leave a bunch of damaged creatures, then that could be a benefit to me. Oh, but also, geez, if I don't even have creatures, then the Curiosaurus doesn't work. Or oh, but if I don't have creatures and the Curiosaurus doesn't work, then Praefectus Ludo would still have effect. So I wouldn't be able to get all the amber back to me unless I destroyed the Praefectus Ludo before that. Yep, Saurians. Let's see. So they fight the Eldest Bear. So trading Senator Quintina and the bear. Oh. Oh, well, I don't really know how the triggers worked out there. I don't see if they got one. Have they not called Logos once? Why? Or since they got redacted? That's funny. The redacted doesn't have any amber on it yet. Oh, and they have Blast from the Past, so... I think archiving Faust is the best. So you can archive a Saurian creature from your discard. They could exalt the Praefectus Ludo and get back the Faust. Oh, they do a damage to QMax with the bonus icon. Okay. Exalting Ludo. Alright, so if they fight the... Well, if they fight the Depot Druid with this, then they should be able to move an amber from here to here. And then an amber would go from, like, here to one of these. But but then they would get 2 amber back. Oh, and do they play around the cutthroat research? No, they don't. I don't think it matters, though. Because what is going... I could go Logos and Tao Tao Vapors, and then I would have Velum and Hide. But then that's just giving them stuff to... They could load up Hide with stuff. I'm just going to go Dis. Because I guess the Binding Irons is good. Exhume has value, and... How about this? I'll just... I can like exhume the Mustang Murmur can do damage to this. And then Misery Exploit for an extra amber. Now let's just bring back the daughter. Isn't that better? No, they can load it. That means they can just load up the amber again. Darn it. Ah. Wait, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, this one. I don't know. Maybe this is just all dumb. Like, what was even... I guess I'll archive the cutthroat research. Because now I still have a creature, so regardless of whether it was Daughter or Mustek Murmook, I'm still giving them a creature to load up with Amber. So I did that for 1 extra Amber with a Misery Exploit, but this gives them a way to get 3 Amber later. So that's not a good trade. So I think that was not smart of me. But hey, I have a remote access. I'll be able to use the Miasma Bomb. So that they can't stop me from using it. I think they should be fine with going Saurian again. No, they're going Logos. So they have enough stuff to do there. Well, standardized testing would actually... Oh, no, just standardized testing would be perfect. Oh, but I don't... Guess maybe they don't have it here. But if they destroyed... Ah, well, okay, so if they use standardized testing before playing the QMX, then it would destroy all the creatures. And they could load up the Mustek Murmook, which would get them 3 Amber. But the key cost would be reduced to 6. But no, see, the extra Amber from Cornus and Octavia would be destroyed by Prefectus Ludo. So if they had standardized testing, they would be able to destroy the entire board and gain 3. But I guess that's not happening. And see here, I have the remote access, but is it wiser to save it for when the Miasma Bomb would actually prevent them from forging, rather than just using it to destroy the Miasma Bomb as soon as possible? Oh no. I need to get rid of this creature like right now, so that they can't load it up. I can't play anything. Can I? It's just been a bad situation the whole time. Oh, no. Okay, here. I'm going to do this. I have to do this. I have the key to dis. So I kind of have an out here. I need to get rid of this creature. So I need to fight it in something that will... Okay, yeah, let's fight here. There. Now my thing's gone. And then I use this. So now... Oh, let's do this first. So I can actually get 1 amber back from that, right? Yeah! Nice. Okay. And then all of these are just Prefectus Ludo effects. So let's just auto-resolve that. Okay. So this way, they at least aren't able to use the Curious Source effects to gain 1 amber from all their creatures, basically. Which maybe it would have been more complicated to actually do it, but I don't want them to have that option. So I'd rather just destroy all the amber with Prefectus Ludo while I have the chance. But hey, all our creatures are destroyed. That's good. So the key to dis did something good. And I have 2 more creatures of Untamed on the board, so the Code Monkey can gain me more amber. Now it's Shadows time. Oh, actually, Molfin sort of combos with Rad Penny in their benefit. Because you play Rad Penny, it steals, and then Molfin does damage to it, and then it archives itself. So maybe it's not even... well, I still want the Code Monkey effect, so I suppose it's still worth it. They're pulling from the archives again, so they're doing some archiving stuff. I don't know if it's the autoencoder or the other effects. I don't think they've been discarding cards. Okay, yep, there's the Brad Penny. Which so the subtle auto discarded a card from my hand, which was the Fittest, so that's nice. Oh, but no, they make me discard another card, which is Quant. Aw. Now we have 2 Miasma Bombs. Jeez. It's like all my amber is gone again. Well, Code Monkey, you're doing it. Let's see. Let's draw first and archive a card. So I could archive maybe the Hysteria. Okay. I have all these effects. I don't know if it's worth holding the Cutthroat Research, though. But let's see. I have Hide and Vellum. I guess I should put the Discombobulator on the Code Monkey then. And then I have like these 2 cards. See, I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to hold both of them, would I? But let's hold... they kind of synergize, though. actually. They kind of synergize a lot. Let's actually end my turn here. So I'm giving up 2 amber there, and I'm not even threatening to forge, which I would have. But this might pay off bigger in the end because I can use a remote access to stop them from forging. And then the cutthroat research could steal amber later. So it's kind of what I'm hoping works out here, but maybe that doesn't work because without taxing, the cutthroat research only brings them down to 6. So it's still kind of an issue. But it's been so easy for them to take me off check. I don't really think going to check at 6, that doesn't really matter that much. So I think I should try to set up a bigger play later on. Because I have the Vellum and Hide. Will I actually get a turn of Vellum and Hide? That would be pretty crazy. Because they do have the Gamgee there, so they would potentially be able to fight Vellum with that. Oh, there's 1 damage. What are they damaging? Oh, they actually capture onto the Q-Max. Okay. So now I could use these. There's also these 2, which I suppose don't really matter. So I could do a Hysteria now. So I'll get this amber back. Alternatively, I can use my Logos creatures, which is pretty good. Huh. Is the temptation too great? It's a lot of stuff going on. I think I kind of the Hysteria gets rid of this stuff and gets me that 2 amber back, but this is 2 draw and 2 archive. Seems pretty good. So let's see. I guess I want to archive Untamed cards. So Rad Penny might come back, so this could be relevant to keep the discombobulator there. And I'll still hold these. I maybe should have played Cutthroat Research, though. Because like I said about the taxing, I don't know if that actually works as a plan. I do have Vineapple Tree, though. So maybe Vineapple Tree is what works with that. So I'll have to go, like, Untamed. This is not working, though, because if they just go to 6, then I don't have a way of... If they just go to 6, then I can't stop them, can I? So that just doesn't work. Except for the Vineapple Tree, of course. Maybe that's what I have to do? Maybe they go to 6. I Vineapple Tree with Untamed. Play all that stuff out. Oh, but they're going Logos, though. Yeah, I think they got me. Oh, yeah, they have too much amber. Let's see. Creature control. I guess the Miasma Bomb. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Jeez. Okay. Let's that's what I'm doing then. Let's see. Oh, actually, is this like really good? Hold up. Hold up. Let's see. So I can. Oh, okay. Jeez. Oh, but they can miasma bomb me. Huh. Funny. Okay, what even happens here then? Because they can miasma bomb me. So they would have to go, they have to go shadows. But so now I'm sunk? Because now they just go shadows. They miasma bomb me. And now I have no way of stopping them. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, redacted, of course. Yeah, sure. All right, so that's going to be it for today. Or, oh, well, that's going to be it for this game. Until next time.